Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Guys, today's video is another episode of From the Comment Section with Maureen Achu. I hope you guys enjoy this story. So guys, this story is really a very painful one. This story is one that as a mom I just felt like I can't ignore. I need us to, just talk about this story and hear what people have to say, people's opinion from the comment section. And this story is about Mercy Johnson. Mercy Johnson is a Nigerian actress, you guys. She's a Nigerian Nollywood actress, and she's very talented, a very beautiful lady. She's married with 4 kids. So guys, 2 women have come out to claim Mercy Johnson, like our own very Nigerian Mercy Johnson. So one of them is from Ghana and the other one is a Cameroonian. And the first woman said, before I dive right into the comment section, the first woman said that he just talked about how she misplaced her children, Mercy and the brother, according to her. So she said she married a Liberian man who was living in Ghana with him, and one day her Liberian husband asked that he should go home, and she said, like, go back to Liberia, and that she didn't take that. She refused, and she went to the and apparently one day she went to the market with one of her child, because according to her she had 3 children, went to the market with one, and then only for her to come back to find out that her husband has eloped with 2 other children. And in those days, I think this happened in the 80s, there was no phone, no access to make phone calls. If you need to make phone calls, it's either you go to maybe an office, or it could be maybe one person in the whole community that has a phone where people will just go queue and answer their calls, or take calls. So this woman said that later on, her husband sent a letter to say that, they were involved in an accident and that they had to go to Nigeria for treatment, and that unfortunately he lost the other 2 children. So according to this woman, that she gave up, but later on she felt like it is not true. What the man told her is not true, that her children are still alive. And she came out a few weeks ago to say she is Mercy Johnson's mother, like biological mother, and that the girl she was with in that video was Mercy Johnson's biological sister. After that, yesterday, another woman came out to say that she's Cameroonian, and that Mercy Johnson, I sort of believe the second story so well, because this woman has said that Mercy Johnson actually has seen her. So I sort of believe the other woman. I'm not saying she's Mercy Johnson's mom, but I sort of believe like her own story adds up a little bit, because she totally really looks like Mercy Johnson. So this second woman is saying that when she had her kids, that she had Mercy Johnson in 1982, that when she had her, her dad fell sick, that she's Cameroonian, married to a Kogi man. So her dad fell ill, and her mom came all the way from Cameroon to come and tell her that your dad is almost dying and really needs to see you. So she had to go home, that she was 1 month pregnant. She had to go home with the little child that she was with. She had 4 children. These stories are really long, and it's something that you guys need to watch if you've not. So she had to go back to Cameroon to see her dad with the little child that she had, because there were 3 of them. Mercy Johnson's brother was the eldest, then Mercy Johnson, and then she had a very little one that was about 1 year. So she had to go to Cameroon to see, that's her dad, and she was 1 month pregnant, and that her husband couldn't come with her because her husband did not have the finances to pay for all of them. You guys know how some things are in most Nigerian homes, and this time there was no telephone. It was difficult to reach people. So her husband said to her that when you get to Cameroon, care for your dad, and if eventually your dad dies, I'm going to let me know, send a message to me, so that I'm going to come and bury your dad. So she said she went to Cameroon and she took care of her dad, and when her dad finally died, she got a message that her husband was involved in an accident and that her husband had died, and she was devastated. She was heavily pregnant. And after delivery, she said her baby was just 1 month when she went back to Nigeria to go find her other children. And on getting to Nigeria, she was told that a woman has her 2 children, and that till today that she has not set her eyes on this woman. Till today she has not seen her 2 children, and that she was in Nigeria so many years and she had to go back to Cameroon. Then later on, 6 years ago, she somehow had to find someone, a Nigerian actor, Francis Duru. You guys know Francis Duru if you're Nigerian. She had to meet Francis Duru, and when she heard about Mercy, she had to meet Francis Duru and started, trying to reach out to Mercy. And that she reached out to Mercy actually, but Mercy's husband did not, give her access to have a blood test with Mercy, because according to her, that Mercy called her and said to her that if you're truly my mother, I would like you to come to Nigeria. And that very day that Mercy said to her to come to Nigeria, that she carried her clothes and started coming to Nigeria from Cameroon. So when she got to Nigeria, the hospital that Mercy asked her to meet her there, that she went to that hospital so that they can have a blood test. She got into that hospital, and the person that came in, to meet her was Mercy's husband. So, and when Mercy's husband came, the story changed. According to her, that Mercy's husband said to her that you're not the woman that I, paid bride price to, that there was another woman that I paid bride price to. And that according to this woman, that Mercy was inside the car, but the Mercy didn't come down. So now this woman came out to say that Mercy already knows about her, that this happened 6 years ago. And in fact, in this video, she was even pleading that she's not trying to create a scene, that she's just trying to tell Mercy to remember that, you know about me. And in fact, this woman is even very upset. So this woman said that the reason why she came out is because another woman is coming out now to claim her child, so that she will prefer a DNA, while the woman in Ghana is crying and also asking for a DNA. So this story is very, very, very emotional to me, because I was asking myself that, like, how can a mother stay without her children? Like, how do you even sleep knowing that your children are out there in a different place with a different person that maybe you don't even know, someone that is not related to you, or your child is missing? These women must have lived with a lot of trauma. I'm honestly thinking that it might not be this Mercy Johnson. It might be other Mercies. But the truth is that I was discussing with my mom, and my mom said to me that in those days, in the 80s, in the 90s, in the 70s, that these things used to happen a lot, because there were no telephones, that you could take a child to the market, and if you're not careful, your child will be missing, and another family will, take that child, and they might not even be able to trace where, a woman is living. So my mom gave me instances of people that she knows that, have missed or lost their children like that, and some were lucky to eventually find their children, and so some were not lucky. So I'm also thinking that these Mercies that they are looking for might not actually be Mercy Johnson. It might be other Mercies, because it's possible that there are other Mercies that are out there that don't even know their parents, that got missing. It might not be this Mercy Johnson, or it might be her, but does this kind of thing happen? Of course it does happen. Guys, let's go into the comment section and see exactly what people think, especially about this woman from Cameroon, because this woman from Cameroon, her story is adding up a little, because according to her, she said she has actually met Mercy Johnson, and she has actually met an actor that got to Mercy Johnson. And I'm also thinking, what would be the reason why Mercy Johnson is not saying anything? Could it be because, she has gotten to a particular height in life that she might not want to be associated with those kind of scandals or those kind of stories? But for me, I don't feel like it's a scandal finding your biological mom. I don't think so. No matter what. Or is she still upset? Is she upset? Or is this woman not saying the truth? Is it that this woman abandoned her children and went back to Cameroon? Nobody knows the true story, to be honest. And of course, Mercy Johnson has mother and father. Of course she does. She has showed us that. But of course, anybody can have an adopted mother or father. Anybody can also have a family that they call mom and dad. At the end of the day, you don't need to be a biological mother to somebody to be a mother and a father to the person. So it's possible that Mercy was with a family that adopted her, and it's possible that all these people are talking about a different Mercy, But guys, let's just go to the comment section and hear what people have to say about this story, because at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, people's opinions from the comment section. Let's just see what people are saying, guys. So someone said, yeah, mama and papa, make una try the day with una children, because this things they affect well. If it no be your fault why you leave your child, but try they in contact, because you never know wetin go happen for future. You see that one where you leave or abandon, now them they turn out to become better person for life. I pray Mercy forgives and her mother. That's what this person said. Another person said, even she talk like Mercy, the way Mercy they touch her chest when she they talk, God will open everything clearly to them, I pray. Another comment, how many mothers claiming Mercy Johnson? This lady is different from the woman that was crying a few days ago that she's Mercy's mother from Ghana. Now this one is from Cameroon. Soon Gabon, Togo, and Congo Mama go suffers. Anyways, let's go on. Another person says, imagine since 6 years your mom has been in Nigeria and you still don't want to have anything to do with her, and you are aware of that. You even communicated, yet you still find it difficult to do the DNA test. You are a mom of 4 children. Please, dear, forgive her. Everyone has got untold story. Please, dear, shame the enemies. And that comment has lots of, you know, responses. Somebody said, yeah, please, Mercy, please forgive and take her in. She's your mother. Circumstances beyond her control kept both of you apart. But remember that blood is thicker than water. Well done. Someone said here, do some of you even listen? This woman said the husband died in an accident while she was in Cameroon, and the children were handed to someone she didn't know. She has been searching for Mercy and her brother since then. She also said she is ready for the DNA. So why are people blaming this lady? So apparently people were actually blaming the lady. Why did you leave your children? You know how, you know, everybody is a judge when it comes to matters, other people's matters. No one, like, you're not in this woman's shoes. No one knows the circumstances at which what happened, you know. But yeah, people are blaming and judging. As another comment here says, but this woman has a resemblance with Mercy. Mercy, go and put your mother together. Next comment, mama, please do the test and know what to mama, please do the test and know what move to take. No matter what is going on in your life now, a time will come when you will need her. Please forgive her and know which step to take again. She really looks like you. The best this woman should have done was to come out when the father to Mercy was still alive, so that he could also tell his story. Sometimes circumstances cause people to react like this. I cannot judge Mercy because she also needs to give her side of the story. The thing is that we don't even know the story that she was told. If actually this woman is her real mother, no one knows the story that she was given by her adopted parents, and no one even knows who is telling the truth. No one knows if her mom, this woman that is claiming to be her mom, actually abandoned them and left. And even the reason why Mercy like did not see her after inviting her to come all the way from Cameroon, we also still don't know. So everything is left for Mercy to sorry. Okay, another comment is saying, you did nothing to Mercy Johnson. She has to embrace her mother and do the DNA test to confirm it. Somebody said the best this woman should have done was to come out when the father to Mercy was okay. Somebody said, I think everyone should understand the stance Mercy is taking now. For a girl who has known a particular person as her mother all her life, and boom, everything changed. But notwithstanding, she should quickly conclude matter over this case because it has entered social media. This is for the sake of her late father, who would be too glad to know that his children eventually reunite with their biological mother. And also for the sake of her husband and children's sanity. This story would not just go away. That is why she should handle it with care. Real mothers are priceless. What's the meaning of Ire? If you're Yoruba, let me know please in the comments section. Okay, lots of comment guys. Somebody said you people should stop dragging this lady, for God's sake. How many people is now her mother? Haba. You know, somebody came all the way from Ghana to say, oh, I'm Mercy's biological mother. And yet this other lady, a woman from Cameroon, is also coming to tell us the story that 6 years ago, you know, she met Mercy, and that someone is coming now to say she's Mercy's mom, and that's a lie, that she is the one. So I can imagine why people are feeling like, oh, Mercy is being dragged by different women. I honestly think that Mercy Johnson should be able to know what to do about this. She should even do it behind social media. No, she doesn't need to put it out there on social media. If it's, I mean, she should just go for a DNA test. That's what I think. And at the end of the day, it is a decision to decide if she's going to take back her mom, if that's her real mom. But I feel like it's really important to just do a blood test, and just to prove to these women, just to, you know, ease the minds of these women, because there should be a lot of messes out there that are actually looking for their biological moms. Yeah, because my mom told me that in the 80s, in the 90s, in those days when social media was not really a thing, and when women were not, you know, really into this, you know what we do now, where we do so much as mothers. We go extreme. Your child is going to the swimming class, you're going with your child. Your child is going to the shop to check on something, you go with your child. So in those days, women would literally leave their children at home to go to the market. Up till now, it still happens. In those days, children got missing so much. Why? Because there was no social media, and children go to the market. The market was not really, you know, arranged the way it is in recent times. The market is always a very busy place, especially the big markets. Children get missing in the market. You know, children get missing in different places. Children might not find their way. These days, a 4-year-old now will easily tell you that this is my name. That is one of the first things that they teach them. They can say their name, they can say their father's name, they can say where they live, you know. So in those days, all those kinds of trainings was not there. So I can understand when children miss and they are not able to find their families back again. But yeah, what do you think? From the comment section, let me know your thoughts on this video. This video really resonates with me as a mom, because I can't understand, like, I can't imagine what it would be like losing a child. How does this women sleep at home? You know, how, like, it's a trauma that will last for a long time. So I feel like it's really important. Please, wherever you are, try and make these women to get closure. Of course, they might not be your mom, but just give them closure by accepting a DNA test. You know, just give them a listening ear. That's what I think. And if you're a Mercy out there and you're probably not very sure of your biological parents, please, I think it's important to also reach out to these women and let them just have peace of mind, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.